Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Juan LA, and this is the Couch Conference Podcast. Now, as you can see, I'm rolling solo today. Why? Because my guy Fex has a session. Yes, he's in the studio recording, getting ready for his new album to drop. He's been working very hard on it. But I'm gonna hold us down on a solo tip today for the podcast. So guess what? We are bringing back the Power Reviews. Now, we haven't done a Power Review for a Power Book 2. So, what we're gonna do is instead of going all the way back, we're just gonna hop right into it and take it from here. So, uh, last night was Power season premiere episode. No, not the season premiere. God damn it, what's wrong with me? That's what I get for riding solo. But that last night was the Power season the mid-season premiere. So they bring it back. You know how sometimes they start the season and then they stop it for a couple weeks and then continue it later on. So that's basically what happened. Yesterday was the first episode that they brought back. It was episode 6, and it was very entertaining. I'm very excited for to see how this first season of Power Book 2 will play out. So opening scene, we got Sax and Davis. As everybody knows, they plan to work together. Why? Because they got the best of both worlds. Davis gets Tasha off, and Sax gets Tariq convicted, put in jail for Ghost's murder. So they're working together, and that's the opening scene. They're solidifying, they're going over the details of the plan, and yeah, that's a whole nasty thing. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Hopefully, Tarika find his way out of this one, but I don't know. So far, it's not looking good for your boy at all. So they're sitting there working on their plans, and then we got the next scene that goes to Tariq. Tariq is in class. Now, I love these class sessions because even though they're talking about the classwork and the books that they're reading or whatever and discussing it, brainstorming or whatever, uh, it's always like a deeper meaning under it. Like in this particular class session, they're talking about good or evil. Like, are you predominantly good or are you predominantly evil, or why? Or good and bad, not good and evil, good and bad. So Tariq is thinking like, dang, am I really bad? Like, am I bad for this, or am I really doing something good? I'm trying to do something good for my mother. Yes, I did something bad. I murdered my father, but my mom took the fall for me, and I did what she said. And I'm also working hard to get her out of jail. You know, I don't want her to be in jail for something that I did. It's fucked up. So that's basically what he's doing. Breaking it down, is sitting back in class and really thinking about this shit. So next thing, Sax and Davis again are working together to now handpick the jury that will be on Tasha's trial, that will be deciding her fate. So they go ahead and they pick the jury, which is predominantly black, and the judge is actually looking like, okay, you two are like actually working together. Like, this is kind of weird, but oh well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Made my day easy. So then on to the next scene, we get introduced to somebody we all actually kind of hated, but he's back. 2-Bit. Yes, 2-Bit is back. And guess what? He's Sex number one witness. So he's supposed to be a good guy because he was working with Tommy Egan. Then he was Tommy Egan's henchman. Him and I think his name was Spanky, the guy with the glasses they actually murdered. But they trying to get him to snitch. Sax and Davis are, but separately. So they're working angles on him on 2-Bit. 2-Bit like, look, man, fuck that. I'm not snitching. I'm not telling on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get through this shit. I ain't about to snitch on nobody. I don't know what y'all talking about. So Sax live up out of there with an attitude, whatever. And then we go on to we go back up to the college where Tariq is. So damn, what's his roommate? Not his old roommate Zeke, but the new roommate. Oh, Brayden. Brayden, who it was his. I say he's basically his Tommy. Brayden is Tariq's Tommy. So they was roommates in high school, and their private school that they went to. Now in college, they're roommates again after Tariq moved out from a rumor with Zeke. So they go up there. I mean, they up in there. He looking for the drugs. You know, him and Tariq have a drug cartel going. Is it a cartel? Yeah, it's still a cartel. But they're selling drugs through an app basically on campus, which is actually brilliant because nobody can snitch. But anyways, so Trent Brayton's brother comes in there. And he like, hey man, where's my drugs at? Did you? I can't find it. I need to sell this. Come on, quit playing, give me my stuff. So then they get into a little scuffle, and who comes in? Kane. Kane comes in. He like, what the fuck Tariq at? They like, Man, we don't know where yet, but you know what I'm saying? We just sitting here. He like, what the fuck my money at? He like, no, we partners. Everybody good. Everybody good. So he ends up kidnapping Brayton and Trent. So these motherfuckers, he kidnaps them and he like, all right, you ain't got my money. Y'all gonna pay me back. Y'all about to, it's about to go down. So he put them on the block. Brayton on this block, Trenton on that block. Brayton, surprisingly, not surprisingly, because we know it was about to be different. They showed Trent first, and then they showed Brayton. But Brayton surprisingly does pretty good. He sells his stuff. He even gets a not a crew, but he befriends some fellow stoop dwellers, and he like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Hey, y'all trying to smoke with me? Hey, what's up? And then he show him the drugs, and they like, hey, y'all got me any contacts? He actually just start rolling, just selling hand to hand. You know what I'm saying, on the block. So he holding it down over there. Trent, he ain't doing too good. He get his ass whooped, and he almost got the drugs stolen. But Zig actually seems to be pleased. Oh, one thing. Back before this happened, Monet and the family, Drew, Diana, Zeke, they all at the house, and then uh, Monet, Monet. She was like, at least somebody shouldn't be in somebody else's bed. You all up in some nigga's bed. She was talking to Drew or Dre. His name Drew or Dre. Fuck it. But she was talking to the middle brother. But Kane, who is the oldest brother, he looking like, hold on, what? Diana, you let this nigga Tariq hit? And then she like, hell nah, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I ain't let him hit. So, but middle brother threw her up under the bus. Drew threw her up under the bus, let her take the fall for that. So this is the reason why Kane runs up to the school looking for Tariq, and then he ends up running in the brain. All right, boom, boom. Now we're going back to where we left off at. So Kane comes through, he picks him up. He like, all right, motherfucker, all right, yeah, they're pretty good. So he take him back up to the school. They got pulled over by the cop that's smashing Monet. The cop is working for Monet. He's working for the family, But he pulls him over. He covers for him. He takes the boys off of Kane's hands. He tells them like, hey, don't worry about this. Don't say nothing. Well, I could lock y'all for distributing drugs, but I'm gonna let y'all slide. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. So go ahead. Don't say nothing about this. And then Brayden like, hey, Trent, we good, right? You ain't gonna say that. He like, oh, we should tell mom and dad. We should press charges. Shouldn't we do something about this? He like, man, shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Like, all right, whatever. So they're going about their way. So meanwhile, while Trent and Brayden is kidnapped, Tariq is back at the room, and they got this secret code where, hey, if somebody come up, something go wrong, you know what I'm saying, knock one of these pieces over according to who it is. And if it's an emergency, knock all the pieces over. And as Trent was leaving out the room, he threw his cell phone down on a chessboard and knocked all the chess pieces over. So when Tariq comes into the room, he see the chessboard, he like, oh shit, something is going on. Now when he comes in there, he finds none other than Riley. Riley, who is Sack's niece, she's spying on Tariq. She's feeding him information. She's now her point is to because she really likes Brayden. This is all regurgitated formula. It's basically Holly and damn, what the fuck is his name? Tommy Egan. It's Tommy Egan and Holly all over again. Holly wasn't good for Tommy. Like he loved her. They really cared for each other, but they wasn't good for each other. Because it was bad for the business. But this is truly not good for the business because she's actually feeding information to Sax. Sax is trying to get Tariq locked the fuck up. So he don't want that. So anyways, they sitting there while Brayden and Trent is on the corner selling the product. They sitting there playing chess. They sitting there playing chess like not like everything good. Of course, Tariq is trying to play it cool and she's trying to snoop around and she's like, oh, I'm just trying to leave a letter. You looking for something to write with? You trying to leave a letter, but you on my side of the room? Like that don't make sense. Of course, Tariq hasn't fully caught on yet, but he's growing more and more suspicious each episode that passes because she just kind of fumbling. But she's now trying to prove that Brayden has nothing to do with it. She doesn't know that Brayden is all the way in. He in 50-50. Like it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like he in it to win it with Tariq. if not more than Tariq, because now he done got his. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. So basically, she's becoming more and more untrustworthy, more and more suspicious. Of course, she's untrustworthy. She's basically funneling information. But so Tariq and her, they're playing the chess game, and then uh, Diana comes to the door knocking, cock, cock, cock. And so he go answer the door. He step outside, and while he outside talking to Diana, and Diana like, hey, look, who you got in there? What you got? You got Lauren in there? Lauren, you already know who Lauren is. Lauren is his classmate who he got a little thing with. He got a little thing with Diana as well. Like he going back and forth between them, kind of, sort of. Yeah, he kissed both of them, but. They out there having a little bit of a tiff, little argument, and she like, all right, look, I found this, and she showed him a picture of the drugs connected to the app, and she was like, so this is how you move it in. I'm gonna tell Monet, which is her mother. So he like, man, nah, don't tell her, you gonna mess things up. Please don't tell her. She like, yeah, whatever. All right, I know you got that bitch up in there. You know what I'm saying? You trying to play or whatever, which he does have a female in there, but it's not who she think it is. It's not even like that at all. But she don't know that. So she leaves. Meanwhile, before he comes back in the room, while he out there talking to Diana, and this motherfucker Riley going on through the phone, she takes a picture of of a call that he get. Hey, go sit down, sir. I'm doing a podcast. See ya. Anyway, sorry for that. So she takes a picture of the person that's calling. She's taking down information again to give to her uncle Sax. So, sir, go sit down. Go sit down. Thank you. Again, sorry, apologies. I'm a father. What can you say? Anyways, so uh she take down the information or whatever. He come back into the room, and then they sit there. They before they could. Oh, she moved the pieces around. She like, all right, look, boom, it's checkmate. He like, the fuck, checkmate? How was it checkmate? So then Braden busts back in the room. So Braden like, hey, yo, what's up? What's going on, y'all? She's like, oh my God, Brad, hey, how you doing? So he gives his excuse, like, oh yeah, I was running around my brother, bar hopping and doing this and that, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, I left my phone here, yada yada yada. She's like, oh yeah. So all right, look, you about to come with me because they've been inseparable since they've met up until this day. So all right, yeah, you about to come with me. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes with him, and I'm come back in, and I'm dragging your ass with me, and we going back to the house or whatever, blah blah blah. So then he like him and Tariq, they looking like, hey, hey man, what the fuck happened after she leave? Hey, yo, what the fuck happened? He like, man, Kane busted up in here. He kidnapped us because Trent took the fucking drugs. I didn't know what the fuck else to do. He put us on the block. I sold that shit. I made money. I made bank. Like I was rich. It felt good. It was my money, not my mom's, not my father's, not my parents' money. It was my money. I made it. Him and his brother are legacies. They come from rich family. They family has graduated from there for generations. That's what I meant. Not families, but generations. But the whole family has graduated from there. Their legacies. That's what a legacy is. So he like, man, this shit felt good, man. I can't wait to get back at it. But I gotta go handle this real quick, and then I'm up out of here, whatever. They're like, all right, whatever. So next scene. Now we on trial. So Two Bit has actually said that he was going to cooperate for immunity. And that's a certain type of immunity that transactional immunity, that's what it was. So basically all he got to do is give all the information that he can to the best of his ability, and then they give him immunity. He can just cut it loose and walk. So he tells his story, and he like, look, it wasn't no white boy running the empire, because you remember they trying to get Tasha on Queen Pants status. So he like, well, it wasn't no white man doing it. Where I know they're gonna try to put it on Tommy. That was Tasha's whole thing. So then he like, damn sure wasn't the wife, because I ain't never seen her before. I know of her, but I ain't never spoke to her. I ain't never seen her before, and I wouldn't knew if it was Tommy. Which he gotta play it. He ain't trying to snitch on nobody. So then he was like, hey, have you ever seen Tariq? He like, yeah, I seen Tariq one time. He got lost and I picked him up. And he like, what was Tariq doing when he was lost? And he was like, oh well, I just he got mixed up with the wrong people. I just picked him up and helped him get back to the house. And while he's saying this, Tosh looking around like, what the fuck? Like, they're cross-examining him and shit. She looking at Sack. She looking at Davis like, man, why y'all asking these questions about Tariq? Thinking that. So she like, all right, motherfuckers, I see something going on. So that concludes the episode. If y'all went to oh, no, it doesn't. Now we go back to the house where is it Drew, Kane, Monet, Diana. So they all there, and Kane, he come up in there like, man, Tariq got my name in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I had to kidnap the white boys because they knew too much about me. They knew about the operation and everything. Now, again, Tariq is keeping Monet and the family in the dark about his goings on up at the college. All he know is they give him some drugs to move. He take that shit up there. He move it, get it done, pay him they cut. He's charging triple of what's going on, and they don't know nothing. They just know they getting paid. They getting their money. He moving product, whatever. So now they finally find out. So they like, he like, man, he got my name in his mouth here, and like he need to be put under control. I had to control him some way. So I had to strike fear in their heart. I had to do it. So they get into it. They arguing. He accidentally snatch his hand away, and he accidentally hit his mom, Monet. She falls to the ground, and he reached out to her, and he like, I'm sorry, mom, and he like reach out to her. She smack his hand away like, the fuck out of here, man. So he goes to the prison, and he tells his father, Lorenzo. So he like Lorenzo like, hey, look, Monet is running the shit for me. She's the boss. She's in charge. You're my soldier. I love you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta listen to her. You gotta let it go. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. So he like, all right, man, whatever. So as he's leaving, he leave out the main room, then he go to the little hallway, and then the guards close off both doors, and then they knock on the window. Oh boy, in the little behind the window, he pressed the button, cut off the cameras. They whoop his ass real quick, and then the doors open up. His pops come in. He on the ground, fucked up, like, oh goddamn. And then they're like, hey, look, don't you ever fucking put your hands on my wife again. And then he dip out. So he hurt by this. That concludes the episode. You can tell he real fucked up by this. So hey, and if I missed anything, y'all go ahead and hit me down in the comments. Let me know what I missed. Let's talk about it. Come on, what's up? So and also in the comments, let me know what exactly you think is about to happen. Yeah, we did get a little, 10-second preview of the next episode, but how do y'all think this is gonna play out? Now, in the preview at the end of the credits, Kane was talking to the cop guy that's working for Monet that she's smashing on the side just to, keep it moving. So he like, they pushing me out. They feel like they pushing me out, like they don't want me no more. Who you think is next? And then the cop look like, Now that right there, I think, is foreshadowing. They might end up actually working together, which, oh man, I hope it don't happen. I hope it don't, because I don't want to see the family broken apart. But it's looking like Kane is about to move on and try his own thing, try his own hand at the game. I don't know exactly how. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how he gonna do it. But it's looking like it's the buffer between him and his mother is growing bigger and bigger. So they're about to come head to head, and it's everything about to come crashing down. It's because of Tariq, so he has a growing disgust for Tariq. It's because of Tariq, basically. So he like, man, fuck this shit. So I hope he don't end up working with fucking the cop guy, the side dude, the side cop. That's his nickname, side cop, because I can never remember his fucking name. So his nickname is Side Cop. So I hope he doesn't end up working with Side Cop and going against his fucking family, which they probably would have him do. But then season 3, when that come around, it'll probably be about him coming back. I don't know, but power get crazy. And this is book 2, so it's about to get real stupid crazy. And also another thing, I hope that Sax trips and falls on his fucking face. I hope that Davis actually got some kind of sad thing going on to where he double crosses Sax and Tariq actually doesn't go to jail. Sax falls on his face, loses his fucking job, and gets kicked out. You know what I'm saying? And that them charges from book 1, I hope that shit follow him over here and he gotta go sit down for that shit. But you never know. If that happens, then who's the antagonist in Power Book 2? Like, unless they bring somebody new up, who knows? We don't fucking know. I've been talking for a long goddamn time, and it's been fun. But like I said, this is a solo mission, so it's my first one. Of course, I'm gonna keep practicing. I'm gonna keep getting better. But it's my first episode solo. It's a little different talking by myself and talking to the camera because I'm a people person. I like talking to people, but whatever. This has been a review episode of Power Book 2. Let me know how I did. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, add, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell that friend to tell another friend, so we can get this shit popping. Because we got a lot of ideas, but we gotta get the base built up. We gotta get our supporters built up. I don't like saying fans. That's the shit. It's just stupid to me. So I'd rather say supporters. So thank you for all the love and support y'all been giving us thus far. We about to, like I said, we got a lot of shit going. About to keep it coming every week. About to start dropping videos, and we might end up, after everything gets rolling, about, we're gonna give it 6 more months. About 6 more months, we might open up another channel to where we do only review episodes over on the other channel. But hit us up in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. This has been another episode of. Dang it, look, you see, I got two different podcasts. I was about to say the other one. Anyways, this has been another episode of Couch Conference Podcast, and I'm your boy Juan LA signing out. Hope y'all enjoy. Like, share, add. Aha, you dig?